Hello, and welcome to Coaching Corner. Today, I'm going to talk about the question of, does honey catch more flies than vinegar? So I love an adage like a stitch in time saves nine, or faint heart never won a fair lady. And there seems to be a relevant one belying a universal truth for pretty much every situation. And the one that came to mind recently was, you catch more flies with honey than vinegar. And in other words, it's easier to persuade people to your way of thinking if you're charming and nice and sweet about it, rather than being rude and forceful. And it also reminds me of that fable from Aesop's fable about the sun and the wind competing to get someone to take off their coat. If you remember, they had a bet about who could do it, and the wind said, no, I can do it. And so the wind blew and blew and blew, thinking that the wind could blow off this person's coat. And what happened is that the person just wrapped it up tighter and tighter around them. And then the sun came out and just basically shone. And the person got hotter and hotter because of the heat of the sun, and just took the coat off. So what are you? Are you honey or vinegar? Or are you the sun or the wind? And for me, I think, when I was in my 20s, I was pretty vinegary and windy in a metaphorical sense. I think I was just shy and awkward, but also I think I was a bit abrupt. I was known for being abrupt, direct, called a spade a spade. I didn't suffer fools gladly, all of those kind of things. So you name it, that's what I was like. And the idea of a honey sunny approach did not come naturally. Conversely, I am blessed with a mother who has an abundance of metaphorical honey. My mother is the type of person who, she's in her 80s now, but she knows every shopkeeper in our town, and she has them in the palm of her hand, because she bakes them cookies and she takes them cakes, and she knows the name of their kids, and she knows the state of the health of their parents, and she's like really invested in their lives. As a result, she will get great deals, she'll get extra stuff thrown in, she'll get discounts and the like. So how does this relate to us at work? Well, if you think of a honey-like attitude, I think it means thinking about it from the other person's point of view and their experience. So it's like, what is it that, whatever you're proposing, whatever you're wanting, whatever you're trying to catch, whatever fly you're trying to catch, what is it that you're wanting, and how will it be from their point of view? What is it that they will get out of what you're proposing or wanting? How will it be good for them? In what way also do they like to be approached? How do they like the information? Sometimes you could just go up to somebody and bombard them with it. And actually people are like, well, hang on a minute, I just need a minute, or it's just too much information. So a honey-like approach, I think, is really, really thinking, being considerate of the other person, and thinking, what will they get out of it, and why is it good for them? And how do they want the information? Conversely, a vinegar-like approach or attitude is one that will literally leave not literally, metaphorically leave a sour taste in their mouth. It will be astringent or just unappealing. Whatever you're saying is just unappealing because of the approach. So the other person will just feel like you're demanding something, or not, that you haven't considered them, or you haven't thought about them. And their faces, metaphorically or literally, will be scrunched up. As a result, they'll be less likely to do what you want, or give you what you want. So consider this, which would you rather be on the end of, and which approach would you rather take? How have you been to date? Have you been more honey than vinegar, or vice versa? And what do you think is more effective? And if you are vinegary, is it worth trying out a honey approach? And conversely, I'm really curious, if people take a honey approach, is it, what are the downsides to that? I would say that I am probably honey sunny 90% of the time now. I'm a lot older and wiser, and I've found what works and what doesn't work. But there's definitely 10% of me that still comes out with a vinegary response. And I have to say that when it does come out, it's I very rarely feel good about it afterwards. I regret it. Anyway, so let me know what you think. Honey versus vinegar, what are you? And what do you think works? And remember, if you fancy talking to me about one-to-one coaching, please do book in for a free discovery call. You can find it at my website, fasttracktofearless.com, or below in this post. All right, let me know how you go, honey bees or pots of vinegar. Take care. Bye.